act like I got it together most days, but some nights I don't recognize my face. Not lost, just tired of pretending that everything always makes sense. I don't talk about fear much, I learned how to hide it well. Smile easy, keep moving while questions stack in my chest. I tell people I'm fine because it's easier that way. Not asking for help, not pushing them away. Some feelings don't want fixing, they just wanna be said out loud without judgment, without being misread. These are things I don't say, but I carry every day. I don't need you to save me, I just need space. These are things I don't say when the lights fade away. I don't ask for forgiveness, I just tell the truth. I've stayed strong longer than I should, out of habit, not pride. Sometimes strength feels like armor, you forget how to take off at night. I don't always trust happiness, feels temporary when it comes. I enjoy it quietly, like it might leave if I run. I made peace with being misunderstood in ways I never admit. It hurts less than explaining myself over and over again. Smoking the mind, not the lungs. Soften dynasty stay where excuses fall quiet and you stop editing. I don't need validation here, I don't need a reply. Just naming what's real so it stops living inside. I forgive myself for the times I didn't know how to ask, for choosing silence over conversations I couldn't handle. I don't regret loving deeply, I regret not protecting myself, but regret fades when you understand. You were doing your best. Some nights I sit with these truths, let them breathe, let them rest. Not trying to solve my whole life, just trying to feel less compressed. I don't need everything figured out to deserve a calm moment. Some healing starts with honesty, not solutions or movements. These are things I don't say, but I carry every day. I don't need you to save me, I just need space. Some truths don't need witnesses, they just need to be spoken, so they can finally rest. I don't react fast, I wait. Most people move on impulse, I calculate. Silence isn't empty, it's loaded. If I say less now, it's on purpose. I've learned distance sharpens focus. Too close, everything feels loud. Step back, patterns show themselves. That's how out now. I don't need intensity, I need control. Calm lasts longer than emotional. Cold enough to think, cold enough to think, cold enough to think, cold enough to think. So, yeah. Smoke in the mind, not the lungs that detach state. Where emotions don't dry, they navigate. I don't rush decisions, I let them age. Time exposes weakness, patience reveals shape. If I don't respond, don't assume delay. Sometimes not moving is the play. Yeah. cold enough to think. Cold enough to think. Yeah. Didn't notice when the clock stopped meaning anything. At some point the minutes stopped asking any questions. I don't stay the same, but my head kept moving like I was pacing back and forth, stretching. I used to check the time every few minutes. Now I let it pass without commentary. Funny how silence starts feeling full when you start feeling it deliberately. I think about conversations I never finished. Now we regret, more like curiosity. Wonder how many versions of us life could have wished from indecision quietly. And night doesn't rush me like the day does. It doesn't itch my productivity. It just sits there wide and open, like keep whatever pace you need. I don't feel stuck when nothing happens. I feel relieved, like the pressure to perform finally stepped out to breathe. I was slipped, I didn't know it. I ain't staying loose, I stay focused. Nothing bullet, nothing loud. Just thoughts drifting in and loud. I was slipped, I didn't know it. No destination, no closure. I let the night stretch far. Let the meaning show in time. Some memories come back half formed, not sharp, just present. Like background noise from another room. You don't mute it, you just listen. I think about who I was when everything felt urgent. Like every choice needed a payoff. I move like time isn't chasing me, and somehow that takes the edge off. I've learned not every thought is a problem. Someone just passing whether we start reacting immediately. They rearrange themselves better. Smoking the mind out the lungs that slow down perception. Of details blur, good patterns show. And nothing needs correction. I don't disappear when I drift this way. I actually feel more intact. Like parts of me, I stay quiet all day. I didn't get a chance to talk back. I don't force conclusions anymore, I let ideas age. Some clarity only shows up when you give it enough space. I was slipped, I didn't notice. Same seat, never focused. Everything so down and out. For my thoughts to catch up, yeah. I was slipped, I didn't notice. I don't wish what this moment is. I let the night do what it does. Then my head exists. At some point, the music blended into the room. No background, not foreground, just there. Like the thoughts in my head, not loud enough to interrupt, not quiet enough to ignore. I think about how much I used to resist the state, like stillness, when I was falling behind. Now I see how much clarity lives here when no one's asking for your time. I recall mistakes without attacking myself, just observing, trying to understand the version of me that thought that choice made sense then. I don't want skilling anymore. I don't want growth. Some things settle naturally when you start shaking up. That ages in confusion, it's just less sharp edges. Like the mind starts cutting itself on unnecessary tension. If tomorrow asks for effort again, I'll show up when it arrives. Right now feels like maintenance, keeping the inner noise alive, attentive. I let the night keep looping, same thoughts, different angles, until they lose our urgency and just become information.
Used to grip every thought tight, like if I let go, I lose control. Now I watch ideas soften when I don't put them on patrol. Pressure used to sharpen everything, turn moments into edges. Now I let things melt naturally, till nothing feels defensive. Same room, same night, same beat, but my head in a different state. I don't rush clarity anymore, I let it marinate. I think about how much I used to push, like effort was the answer. Now I see how often force just adds unnecessary friction. Some thoughts don't want solutions, they want temperature change. When the heat drops low enough, they rearrange. I don't interrupt the process, I sit where the feeling lands. Let the bass loop do its thing, let the mind loosen its hand. Let it melt, don't force it, let it slide, let it roll. I don't wrestle with my thoughts, I let them fold. Let it melt, don't force it, same pace, same zone. Everything feel clearer when I leave it alone. I think about the days I stayed tense for things that never happened. All that energy spent guarding nothing that was actually attacking. Funny how the body remembers even when the mind lets go. That's why I move slower now, get a system time to know. Some nights feel like rewinding tape, not to regret, just observe. Seeing patterns I couldn't see when everything felt urgent. Smoke in the mind, not the lungs that soften filter mode, where problems lose their sharp corners and emotions change code. I don't disappear when I drift like this, I feel more aligned, like I'm finally moving at the speed of my own mind. I don't chase motivation anymore, I wait till it shows up calm. Some drive feels better when it doesn't feel alarmed. Let it melt, don't force it, let it breathe, let it in. I don't push the moment forward, I let it in. Then extend, let it melt, don't some mad, did it stand. That I found my never found a stir when let it in. Let it melt. No, let it know, let it know. Yeah. At some point the beat stops, feeling separate from the room, from the thought. Everything blurs into one motion that doesn't ask to be caught. I remember when I needed proof that I was doing something right. Now I trust the internal quiet more than external light. I don't need progress every hour, I need consistency and calm. Some growth doesn't look impressive, it just feels sustainable long term. I think about the people who mistake intensity for direction, running fast in tight circles, calling it progression. I don't envy loud lives anymore, I value spacious ones, where the mind has room to wander without pulling a gun on itself. The melt isn't weakness, it's pressure finally releasing, like shoulders dropping on their own without you consciously noticing. I don't numb out, I tune down. Big difference, one avoid, the other listens. If tomorrow needs structure again, I'll step back into that role. Right now I let the G-funk ride and let my thoughts lose control. Gently, yeah. about choices I didn't take. Now with regret, more like curiosity. Wonder how different things will feel if I turn left instead of following the crowd quietly. Some doors close without drama, no arguments, no goodbye. Life just kept moving forward and I didn't stop to ask why. Back then I thought hesitation meant weakness. Now I see it was instinct. Some moves don't feel right at the time, but make sense in hindsight. I used to judge myself harshly for not knowing what I know now. Funny how unfair that logic is, expecting clarity without the map. I don't punish old versions of me anymore. They were working with limited light, trying to do the best they could in moments that felt tight. I'm looking back without pain, without rewriting the pain. I don't need to be perfect then to be okay now. I'm looking back without pain, letting memories change. I don't fight what already passed, I let it settle down. Some regrets feel lighter with time, others just change shape. They stop hurting and start teaching if you let them stay. I think about people I disappointed, mostly by not being ready. Not because I didn't care, but because I didn't know how to steady. I used to confuse pressure with purpose, like stress meant progress. Now I see how many mistakes came from moving without rest. Smoke in the mind, not the lungs that soften reflection. Stay where self-judgment fades, back in perspective takes its place. I don't rewrite history to feel better, I read it slower instead. Some understanding needs patience before it sinks in your head. I've learned forgiving yourself doesn't erase responsibility, it just lets you move forward without carrying hostility. I'm looking back without blame, letting the moment explain. I don't hold on to old weight, I let it fall away. I'm looking back without blame, no replaying the shame. I don't rush self-forgiveness, I let it come natural. At some point the memories stop lining up and start overlapping. Different years, same feeling, like patterns repeating. I notice how often I chose safety when I should've chosen honesty. Not because I was afraid of failing, but afraid of being seen completely. I don't beat myself up for that anymore. I see where it came from. Protection sometimes looks like avoidance till you learn a better language for it. I think about how much energy I spent trying to look like I knew what I was doing, when most of life was in possession and nobody really had a script. Some lessons didn't stick the first time, they needed repetition. That's not failure, that's just how humans listen. I don't rush closure on my past, I don't force a clean ending. Some chapters stay open so you can revisit them gently. If tomorrow asks more from me, I'll show up more aware, because tonight I let myself look back without turning it into a trial. I don't need to be proud of every step to respect the distance I've come. Some growth happens quietly when you stop running from where you're from. I'm looking back without blame, without rewriting the pain. I don't need to be perfect then to be okay now. I'm looking back without blame, letting memories change. I don't fight what already passed, I let it settle down.
stretch the road into a ribbon. Same route, but the thoughts feel different. Night got a way of pulling things up, stuff you buried under busy decisions. I don't drive fast, I drive steady. Let the engine hum match my breathing. Some clarity only shows up when there's nothing asking anything. I think about the versions of me that thought they had it figured out. Funny how confidence changes shape when life starts trimming routes. I used to push through every feeling, like stopping meant falling behind. Now I let the blues sit passenger, let it talk till it run out of line. The road don't judge the silence, it just keeps unfolding. Same mile markers passing by like reminders without emotion. Still driving, still thinking, still thinking. Same night, different way. I don't rush where my head goes, I let it stay. Still driving, still thinking, let the road repeat. If the answers don't show tonight, that's still peace. Some memories feel heavier at night, not sharp, just persistent. Like a song you didn't finish, but it keeps insisting. I think about people I drifted from, not angry, just aware. Life didn't pull us apart loud, it just slowly rearranged us there. I've learned not every ending hurts, some just feel unfinished, like a sentence trailing off because the point already landed. Smoke in the mind, not the lungs that slow down headspace, where emotions lose urgency and everything takes shape. I don't drown in these thoughts, I let them float next to me. They don't control the wheel, they just keep me company. I stopped trying to feel better fast, started feeling honest instead. Some healing happens quietly while you're just driving ahead. Still driving, still thinking. Blues ride shotgun tonight. I don't push the feeling away, I let it ride. Still driving, still thinking. Same road, same beat. If the answers don't show tonight, that's still peace, that's still peace. At some point the lines blur together. Road, music, thought, everything sinking into one loop that doesn't ask to be stopped. I think about how much I used to rush, like time was something to be. Now I move like time is beside me, matching my speed. Yeah. The blues don't feel heavy anymore, they feel familiar, like an old coat you don't love, but it keeps you warmer. I don't romanticize the struggle, I don't glorify pain, I just acknowledge the weight so it stops calling my name. Some nights aren't meant for solutions, they're meant for movement, letting the mind pace itself till urgency loosens. I let the guitar cry softly, not dramatic, just true. Some emotions sound better when they don't have to prove. If tomorrow brings pressure again, I'll face it when the sun rises. Right now I'm still driving, letting the thoughts run their mouths. grip every thought tight, like if I let go, I lose control. Now I watch ideas soften when I don't put them on patrol. Pressure used to sharpen everything, turn moments into edges. Now I let things melt naturally, till nothing feels defensive. Same room, same night, same beat, but my head in a different state. I don't rush clarity anymore, let it marinate. I think about how much I used to push, like effort was the answer. Now I see how often force just adds unnecessary friction. Some thoughts don't want solutions, they want temperature change. When the heat drops low enough, they rearrange. I don't interrupt the process, I sit where the feeling lands. Let the bass loop do its thing, let the mind loosen its hand. Let it melt, don't force it. Let it melt, don't force it. Let it slide, let it roll. I don't wrestle with my thoughts, I let them fold. Let it melt, don't force it. Same pace, same zone. Everything feel clearer when I leave it alone. I think about the days I stayed tense for things that never happened. All that energy spent guarding nothing that was actually attacking. Funny how the body remembers, even when the mind lets go. That's why I move slower now, give the system time to know. Some nights feel like rewinding tape, not to regret, just observe. Seeing patterns I couldn't see when everything felt urgent. Smoke in the mind, not the lungs that soften filter mode, where problems lose their sharp corners and emotions change code. I don't disappear when I drift like this, I feel more aligned, like I'm finally moving at the speed of my own mind. I don't chase motivation anymore, I wait till it shows up calm. Some drive feels better when it doesn't feel alarmed. Let it breathe, let it bend. I don't push the moment forward, I let it in and let it extend. Let it melt, don't force it. Let it breathe, let it bend. I don't push the moment forward, I let it in. Let it melt, don't force it. Let it breathe, let it bend. I don't push the moment forward, I let it in. Let it melt, don't force it. Let it melt, don't force it. At some point the beat stops feeling separate from the room, from the thought. Everything blurs into one motion that doesn't ask to be caught. I remember when I needed proof that I was doing something right. Now I trust the internal quiet more than external light. I don't need progress every hour, I need consistency and calm. Some growth doesn't look impressive, it just feels sustainable long term. I think about the people who mistake intensity for direction, running fast in tight circles, calling it progression. I don't envy loud lies anymore, I value spacious ones, with a mind has room to wander without pulling a gun on itself. The melt isn't weakness, it's pressure finally releasing, like shoulders dropping on their own without you consciously noticing. I don't numb out, I tune down, big difference. One avoids, the other listens. If tomorrow needs structure again, I'll step back into that role. Right now I let the G-funk ride and let my thoughts lose control. Gentle. Let it melt, don't force it. Let it melt, don't force. Let it melt, don't force it. I don't force it, I don't force it. Hey, hey.
City looks cleaner when you stop caring. Streetlights don't lie, they just repeat. I don't romanticize the night, I just move through it efficiently. Hands on the wheel, mind disconnected. Not numb, just uninterested. I've learned emotion, clouds timing. Clarity needs distance. I don't replay conversations anymore. If it mattered, it would've stayed. Some people fade for a reason. I let the silence explain. Used to feel everything too deep, like that was a badge of honor. Now I keep feelings behind glass. Observe, now I follow down drive to escape pressure. I try to hear my thoughts without distortion. Speed steady, heartbeat flat. Everything finally proportional. No feelings in the rear view. I don't look back like that. What's gone stays gone, I stay intact. No feelings in the rear view. Cold road, clear head. I don't chase closure, I just keep it at. I've learned attachment isn't weakness, it's discipline. Knowing what not to carry is how you really win. Some emotions expire naturally. If you don't keep feeding them, I stop rehearsing pain. Stop checking if I still felt it then. Smoke in the mind, not the lungs. That cool down perception state where instincts replace reactions and hesitation evaporates. I don't need to be understood, I need to move unbothered. Some clarity only shows up when you stop explaining yourself to others. I burn bridges without drama. No speech and no flames, just style walking back when the ground felt the same. The night doesn't ask questions, it respects momentum. As long as you don't hesitate, it lets you continue. No feelings in the rear view. I keep my eyes straight, emotions stay parked at the wrong exit. No feelings in the rear view. Cold road, no debate, no debate. I don't slow for ghosts, I accelerate. At some point the drive stops feeling cinematic and starts feeling precise. Every movement intentional, no excess, no disguise. I think about how much energy I used to spend trying to feel right. Now I just make sure nothing interferes with how I move at night. I don't confuse peace with softness or co-ed empty. This is just what control feels like when you stop negotiating internally. Some people need chaos to feel alive. I need silence to stay sharp. Different calibrations, same road, different start. I don't miss old versions of me, they serve their purpose. Emotional range gets trimmed down when focus becomes currency. No guilt, no resent, just clean separation. I don't carry weight, that doesn't improve navigation. If tomorrow asks me to feel again, I'll decide then. Tonight I'm just driving with nothing, riding shotgun. No, nothing, riding shotgun. Shotgun. Yeah. Used to feel like every thought needed a point. Like if it didn't land, it was a waste of noise. Now I let ideas circle back around. Yeah. Let them breathe, let them sit with the sound. Yeah. I don't interrupt my own thinking anymore. Used to rush answers like I was keeping score. Some truths don't show up when you chase, they wait till you slow your pace. Hours pass different when nothing pulling you. Same chair, same room, different point of view. Memory drifting without permission. Not painful, just unfinished. I think about people I don't talk to now with regret. More like wow, life really moves without checking in. 1 minute close, next minute win. I don't grab onto every thought, I watch which ones stay, which ones ride. The ones that linger usually matter. The rest just pass like static chatter. Thoughts don't rush anymore. They don't kick down the door. They coming slow. Take a seat, stay as long as they need. Thoughts don't rush anymore.
I don't force what they're for. I let the night stretch wide, yeah. Let the meaning find its time, yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember nights when my head felt loud, trying to outrun it, staying proud, yeah. Now I sit right where it lands, let the mess talk till it understands, yeah. Some memories don't hurt, they just exist like background noise you never noticed you missed. I replay old versions of me, not to judge, just to see what I knew, what I ignored, what I was fighting for. Funny how pressure used to feel urgent, now it just feels impatient, like it wants attention fast. But I don't move like that. I learned calm isn't empty, it's just not dramatic. Nothing screaming for reaction, everything automatic. Smoking the mind, not the lungs. Slow down, filter state with details blurred at the edges, and thoughts don't escalate. I don't disappear when I drift, I actually feel more present when the noise backs off a little and my mind feels less rented. Thoughts don't rush anymore, they don't knock like before. They slide in quiet, stay late, till they sort their own way. Thoughts don't rush anymore, I don't fight what they're for. I let the night stretch wide, let the meaning take its time. There's some nights I don't even notice time, till the room feels different somehow. Same song been looping for an hour, but I hear it different now. I think about how much I used to push, like life was something to outwork. Now I move like I already know, not everything responds to force. I've made peace with unanswered things, questions that don't want a name. They show up when they ready, not when I demand it. I don't rush healing, I don't rush clarity. Some growth happens in circles, same thought, different gravity. I sit with the haze in my head, not trying to clear it all. Some focus comes from blur when you stop sharpening every wall. If tomorrow wants something from me, I'll meet it when it comes. Right now I'm just existing, letting thoughts run slow and low.
I act like I got it together most days, but some nights I don't recognize my face. Not lost, just tired of pretending that everything always makes sense. I don't talk about fear much, I learned how to hide it well. Smile easy, keep moving while questions stack in my chest. I tell people I'm fine because it's easier that way. Not asking for help, not pushing them away. Some feelings don't want fixing, they just wanna be said out loud without judgment, without being misread. These are things I don't say, but I carry every day. I don't need you to save me, I just need space. These are things I don't say, when the lights fade away. I don't ask for forgiveness, I just tell the truth. I've stayed strong longer than I should, out of habit, not pride. Sometimes strength feels like armor, you forget how to take off at night. I don't always trust happiness. Feels temporary when it comes. I enjoy it quietly, like it might leave if I run, yeah. I've made peace with being misunderstood in ways I never admit. It hurts less than explaining myself over and over again. Smoking the mind, not the lungs. This softened honesty state where excuses fall quiet and you stop editing. I don't need validation here, I don't need a reply. Just naming what's real so it stops living inside. I forgive myself for the times I didn't know how to ask, for choosing silence over conversations I couldn't handle. I don't regret loving deeply, I regret not protecting myself. But regret fades when you understand you were doing your best. Some nights I sit with these truths, let them breathe, let them rest. Not trying to solve my whole life, just trying to feel less compressed. I don't need everything figured out to deserve a calm moment. Some healing starts with honesty, not solutions or movement. These are things I don't say, but I carry every day. I don't need you to save me, I just need space. Some truths don't need witnesses, they just need to be spoken, so they can finally rest. Yeah.
Stretch the road into a ribbon. Same route, but the thoughts feel different. Night got a way of pulling things up, stuff you buried under busy sins. I don't drive fast, I drive steady. Let the end hum match my breathing. Some clarity only shows up when there's nothing asking anything.
Think about the versions of me that thought they had it figured out. Funny how confidence changes shape when life starts trimming routes. I used to push through every feeling like stopping and falling behind. Now I let the blues sit passenger, let it talk till it run out of lines. The road don't judge the silence, it just keeps unfolding. Same mile markers passing by like reminders without emotion. Still driving, still thinking. Same night, different weight. I don't rush when my head goes, I let it stay. Still driving, still thinking. Let the road repeat. If the answers don't show tonight, that's still peace. Still driving, still thinking. Let the road repeat. If the answers don't show tonight, that's still peace. Some memories feel heavier at night, not sharp, just persistent. Like a song you didn't finish, but it keeps insisting. I think about people I drifted from, not angry, just aware. Life didn't pull us apart loud, it just slowly rearranged us there. I've learned not every ending hurts, some just feel unfinished, like a sentence trailing off because the point already landed. Smoking the mind, not the lungs, that slow down headspace, where emotions lose urgency and everything takes shape. I don't drown in these thoughts, I let them float next to me. They don't control the wheel, they just keep me company. I stopped trying to feel better fast, started feeling honest instead. Some healing happens quietly while you're just driving ahead. Still driving, still thinking, blues ride shotgun tonight. I don't push the feeling away, I let it ride.
still driving, still thinking. Same road, same beat. If the answers don't show tonight, that's still peace. At some point the lines blur together. Road music, thought, everything sinking into one loop that doesn't ask to be stopped. I think about how much I used to rush, like time was something to be. Now I move like time is beside me, matching my speed. The blues don't feel heavy anymore, they feel familiar. Like an old coat you don't love, but it keeps you warmer. I don't romanticize the struggle, I don't glorify pain. I just acknowledge the way so it stops calling my name. Some nights are meant for solutions, they're meant for movement. Letting the mind pace itself till urgency loosens. I let the guitar cry softly, not dramatic, just true. Some emotions sound better when they don't have to prove. If tomorrow brings pressure again, I'll face it when the sun dries. Right now I'm still driving, letting the thoughts run their minds.
City looks cleaner when you stop caring. Street lights don't lie, they just repeat. I don't romanticize the night, I just move through it efficiently. Hands on the wheel, mind disconnected. Not numb, just uninterested. I've learned emotion clouds timing. Clarity needs distance. I don't replay conversations anymore. If it mattered, it would've stayed. Some people fade for a reason, I let the silence explain. Used to feel everything too deep, like that was a badge of honor. Now I keep feelings behind glass, observe, not follow. I don't try to escape pressure, I try to hear my thoughts without distortion. Speed steady, heartbeat flat, everything finally proportional. No feelings in the rear view, I don't look back like that. What's gone, stays gone, I stay intact. No feelings in the rear view, cold road, clear head. I don't chase closure, I just keep it ahead. I've learned detachment isn't weakness, it's discipline. Knowing what not to carry is how you really win. Some emotions expire naturally if you don't keep feeding them. I stop rehearsing pain, stop checking if I still felt it then. Smoke in the mind, not the lungs, that cool down perception state, where instincts replace reactions and hesitation evaporates. I don't need to be understood, I need to move unbothered. Some clarity only shows up when you stop explaining yourself to others. I've burned bridges without drama, no speeches, no flames. Just stop walking back when the ground felt the same. The night doesn't ask questions, it respects momentum. As long as you don't hesitate, it lets you continue. No feelings in the rear view, I keep my eyes straight. Emotions stay parked at the wrong exit. No feelings in the rear view, cold road, no debate. I don't slow for ghosts, I accelerate. At some point the drop stops feeling cinematic and starts feeling precise. Every movement intentional, no excess, no disguise. I think about how much energy I used to spend trying to feel right.
Now I just make sure nothing interferes with how I move at night. I don't confuse peace with softness or cold with empty. This is just what control feels like when you stop negotiating internally. Some people need chaos to feel alive. I need silence to stay sharp. Different calibrations, same road, different start. I don't miss old versions of me. They serve their purpose. Emotional range gets trimmed down when focus becomes currency. No guilt, no resentment, just clean separation. I don't carry weight, it doesn't improve navigation. If tomorrow asks me to feel again, I decide then. Tonight I'm just driving, with nothing riding shotgun.
Didn't notice when the clock stopped meaning anything. At some point the minutes stopped asking me questions. Won't stay the same but my head kept moving, like thoughts pacing back and forth, stretching. I used to check the time every few minutes. Now I let it pass without comment, sir. Funny how silence starts feeling full when you stop feeling it deliberately. I think about conversations I never finished, now with regret, more like curiosity. Wonder how many versions of my life could exist from one decision quietly. The night doesn't rush me like the day does. It doesn't expect productivity. It just sits there wide and open, like take whatever pace you need. I don't feel stuck when nothing happens. I feel relieved, like the pressure to perform finally stepped out to breathe. Hours slip, I didn't notice. Mind stay loose, I stay focused. Nothing pulling, nothing loud, just thoughts drifting in and out. Hours slip, I didn't notice. No destination, no closure. I let the night stretch wide, let the meaning show in time. Some memories come back half-formed, not sharp, just present. Like background noise from another room, you don't mute it, you just listen. I think about who I was when everything felt urgent, like every choice needed a payoff. Now I move like time isn't chasing me, and somehow that takes the edge off. I've learned every thought is a problem. Some are just passing weather when you stop reacting immediately. They rearrange themselves better, smoke in the mind, not the lung. That slowed down perception, where details blur but patterns show, and nothing needs correction. I don't disappear when I drift this way. I actually feel more intact, like parts of me that stay quiet all day. Finally get a chance to talk back, I don't force conclusions anymore. I let ideas age, some clarity only shows up when you give it enough space. Hours slip, I didn't notice. Same seat, different focus. Everything slowed down enough for my thoughts to catch up. Hours slip, I didn't notice. I don't rush what this moment is. I let the night do what it does, and let my head exist. At some point the music blended into the room, not background, not foreground, just there. Like the thoughts in my head, not loud enough to interrupt, not quiet enough to ignore. I think about how much I used to resist this state, like stillness meant I was falling behind. Now I see how much clarity lies here when no one's asking for your time. I replay mistakes without attacking myself, just observing, trying to understand the version of me that thought that choice made sense. Then I don't rush healing anymore, I don't rush growth. Some things settle naturally when you stop shaking them up. The haze isn't confusion, it's just less sharp edges, like the mind stops cutting itself on unnecessary tension. If tomorrow asks forever again, I show up when it arrives. Right now it feels like maintenance, it's keeping the inner noise alive, but gentle, gentle, gentle. I let the night keep looping. Same thoughts, different angles, till they lose their urgency and just become information. I was slip, I didn't notice.
Neon reflection sliding on the glass. City feel digital, nothing feels past. I don't chase nostalgia anymore. I let the present load fast. Every movement intentional, no wasted turns. I learned emotion leaks energy, focus returns. I don't narrate my feelings now, I monitor them like data run in the background. Not driving the system, the night looks cleaner this way. Less noise, more signal when you stop reacting to everything. Life turns minimal, I don't look for validation in mirrors or messages. I trust the quiet indicators that don't need emphasis. Speech stays even, breathing flat, no reason to spike. This isn't escape, this is calibration. Everything aligned tonight.
Neon keeps me focused. Cold light, clear lane. I don't feel much right now, and that's the game. Neon keeps me focused. No past, no chase. I move forward clean, on pains.
I've learned how distraction dresses up as emotion, trying to pull attention away from forward motion. Detachment doesn't mean I'm empty, it means I'm precise. I decide what gets processed and what gets denied. Smoke in the mind, not the lungs that cooled off perception mode, where impulses lose authority and instinct takes control. I don't explain my silence, I let it work. Some advantages only function when they're not observed. People still stuck replaying scenes, trying to feel something again. I archive moments sufficiently, then move on clean. I don't burn bridges dramatically, I just stop crossing them. When roots stop making sense, I don't force direction. Neon keeps me focused, everything slow and sharp. Emotion on standby, logic in charge. Neon keeps me focused. Cold road, clear sight, I don't need intensity to move right. At some point the drive stops feeling symbolic and starts feeling exact. Every input measured, every output intact. I think about how much time I spent trying to feel understood. Now I value being uninterrupted more than being good. I don't miss the chaos, I don't miss the highs. Consistency feels better when you're optimizing life. This isn't loneliness, it's bandwidth management. Choosing what gets access and what stays irrelevant. Some nights don't ask for reflection, they ask for execution. Letting muscle memory handle things without emotional intrusion. I don't fear becoming colder, I fear becoming distracted. Born for turns when it's useful, control keeps me active. If tomorrow needs feeling again, I'll adjust the setting. Tonight I move through neon light, fully aware, not guessing.
Be on wine, be get it at a lot of
light stretch the street in a memory. Everything familiar but never the same. Same turns, same signs, passing by, different thoughts, riding shotgun tonight. I don't rush the silence anymore. I let it sit like it paid rent. Some feelings only speak clearly when nothing else is asking for attention. I think about words I never said, not because I should have said them. Just curious how different things feel if honesty came sooner than momentum. Back then I thought speed was safety. If I kept moving, nothing could catch me. Now I see how stopping for a second would have saved me years of static. The road doesn't judge the pauses, it just keeps unfolding lanes like it knows some weight is easier to carry when it's shared with distance. Let the road carry it, what I don't wanna hold. I don't fight the weight tonight, I let it roll. Let the road carry it, yeah. Every unfinished thought, if it doesn't resolve by morning, yeah, that's not a loss. Some regrets don't feel sharp anymore. They feel dull like old scars. Not asking for sympathy, just reminding me who I was. I think about chances I hesitated on, not because I lacked courage, but because I didn't trust calm outcomes, only ones that felt urgent. I confused pressure with importance, mistook noise for direction. Funny how quiet truths needed the longest correction. Smoke in the mind, not the lungs. A slow down headspace where emotions stop shouting and start explaining their shape. I don't rewrite my past for comfort, I replay it slower instead, so I can hear the parts I ignored when everything's sped. Some nights teach you patience just by refusing to end. You drive long enough and the urgency finally bends. Oh no, no, every second guess. Oh no, 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 I don't need closure tonight, I need rest. Oh no, 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 let the road carry it till the weight feels light. If the answers don't show up now, that's alright. Let the road carry it, every second guess. I don't need closure tonight, I need rest. Let the road carry it till the weight feels light. If the answers don't show up now, that's alright. At some point the drive stops feeling like movement and starts feeling like listening. Road noise, baseline, thought pad, everything sinking without permission. I remember how often I forced decisions, cause waiting felt like weakness. Now I see how patience would've changed what I mistook for fate. I don't beat myself up for learning late. Late still counts, some lessons need repetition before they stick without a doubt. The blues don't feel heavy tonight, they feel honest, like they're done trying to convince me and just wanna coexist. I don't glamorize the struggle, I don't reject it either. I just acknowledge the miles it took to get me here. Some clarity doesn't arrive as insight, it arrives as relief when you stop gripping every thought and let the road think for you briefly. If tomorrow asks me to be sharper again, I'll show up when it calls. Right now I'm just driving, letting the road carry it all. Let the road carry it all. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I think about choices I didn't take, not with regret, more like curiosity. Wonder how different things would feel if I turned left instead of following the crowd quietly. Some doors closed without drama, no arguments, no goodbye. Life just kept moving forward, and I didn't stop to ask why. Back then I thought hesitation meant weakness. Now I see it was instinct. Some moves don't feel right at the time, but make sense in hindsight. I used to judge myself harshly for not knowing what I know now. Funny how unfair that logic is, expecting clarity without the map. I don't punish old versions of me anymore. They were working with limited light, trying to do the best they could in moments that felt tight. I'm looking back without blame, without rewriting the pain. I don't need to be perfect to be okay now. I'm looking back without blame, letting memories change. I don't fight what already passed, I let it settle down. Some regrets feel lighter with time, others just change shape. They stop hurting and start teaching if you let them stay. I think about people I disappointed, mostly by not being ready. Not because I didn't care, but because I didn't know how to steady. I used to confuse pressure with purpose, like stress meant progress. Now I see how many mistakes came from moving without rest. Smoking the mind, not the lungs, that soften reflection state, where self-judgment fades back and perspective takes its place. I don't rewrite history to feel better, I read it slower instead. Some understanding needs patience before it sinks in your head. I've learned forgiving yourself doesn't erase responsibility, it just lets you move forward without carrying hostility. Hostility. I'm looking back without blame, letting the moment explain. I don't hold on to old weight, I let it fall away. I'm looking back without blame, no replaying the shame. I don't rush self-forgiveness, I let it come natural. Yo, at some point the memories stop lining up and start overlapping. Different years, same feeling, like patterns repeating. I notice how often I chose safety when I should have chosen honesty. Not because I was afraid of failing, but afraid of being seen completely. I don't beat myself up for that anymore, I see where it came from. Protection sometimes looks like avoidance, till you learn a better language for it. You learn a better language for it. I think about how much energy I spent trying to look like I knew what I was doing, when most of life was a bland sense, and nobody really had the script. Some lessons didn't stick the first time, they needed repetition. That's not failure, that's just how humans listen. I don't rush closure on my past, I don't force a clean ending. Some chapters stay open so you can revisit them gently. If tomorrow asks more from me, I'll show up more aware, cause tonight I let myself rebel without turning it into a trial. Without turning it into a trial. I don't need to be proud of every step, to respect the distance I've come. Some growth happens quietly when you stop running from where you're from.
Funny how memories don't knock first. They just sit down when you're quiet enough. Not always the ones you expect, more like fragments you never cleaned up. The smell, the sound, a half-remembered face, not painful, just persistent. Like life leaving sticky notes in places you weren't visiting. I think about rooms I don't go back to, but still remember the light. How certain hours of the day felt heavier than the night. Some memories feel unfinished, not wrong. Just pause, like a sentence that trails off because a point already got across. I don't chase them away anymore, I let them pass too slow. They don't control the moment, they just remind me what I know. I used to fight nostalgia like it was pulling me back. Now I see it's just information, not an attack.
Memories don't ask first, they show up when they want. I don't block the door anymore, I let them talk. I don't push them away. I let the night hold space till they fade.
Some thoughts come back older, like they've been waiting in line. Patient, not urgent, just checking if there's time. I replay versions of myself that didn't know what I know now. Not with judgment, more like, yeah, that makes sense how. Pressure felt different back then, everything felt like a test. Now I move like most things resolve when you don't wrestle them to death. Smoke in the mind, not the lungs, that slow down recall state where memories lose sharp edges and stop escalating. I don't romanticize the past, I don't try to relive it. I just notice how much of me is still built from it. Some habits come from survival, some comes from learning. You don't have to carry every version to respect the journey. Memories don't ask first,
they slide in quiet, I don't freeze up anymore. I stay grounded, memories don't ask first. I let them breathe, they don't own the night, they just pass through me.
At some point the beat feels familiar, like it's been playing all night. Maybe it has. Time gets weird when nothing interrupts. I think about how many moments I rush past without noticing. Not regrets exactly, just observations. I used to think awareness meant control, now I think it means permission. Letting thoughts exist without demanding a decision. Some clarity comes accidentally when you stop trying to organize it. Like thoughts lining themselves up when you stop standing in front of them. I don't rush emotional cleanup anymore, I let dust settle. Some understanding takes a while before it becomes usable. I sit with the haze in my head, not confused, just spacious. Like the mind finally has room to space without being wise. If tomorrow needs structure again, I'll pick it up when it calls. Right now I'm just letting memories loop till they lose their pulse. Some nights on about moving forward, they're about loosening grip. Letting the past speak softly so it stops yelling later.
Street empty enough to hear the engine think. Every red light feel intentional, not a hint. I don't rush green signals anymore, I move when the system says go. Hand steady, posture neutral, no soundtrack for emotion. Just bass, just distance, just forward motion. I don't replay arguments, I don't need closure rehearsed. If something mattered enough, it would've survived the silence first. I used to fill the car with noise, trying not to feel alone. Now I respect how quiet turns thought into tone. It doesn't ask who I am, it just lets me move. No labels, no memory triggers, just lanes and rules.
Keep your eyes forward, don't slow down. Nothing behind you, nothing riding shotgun. Detachment sharpen my timing, not numb, just efficient. I start letting feelings drive unsupervised decisions. Smoke in the mind, not the lungs that cooled off focus state, where impulse loses power and patience navigates. I don't explain my quiet, I let it operate. Some advantage just disappear when you articulate. People mistake comfort distance like something went wrong. They don't know restraint is how I stay strong. I don't need the past, validated, archived it clean. No pop-ups, no notifications, no emotional screen. Hands on the wheel, head stays clear. No weight follows, you're safe right here.
At some point the drive stops feeling symbolic and starts feeling tactical. Every move deliberate, nothing accidental. I think about how much energy I used to spend reacting. Now I move like reaction is a luxury I'm subtracting. I don't miss intensity, I don't miss extremes. Consistency outperforms everything I used to chase in dreams. Cold doesn't mean empty, it means insulated. Feelings still exist, they just regulated. Some nights don't want reflection, they want execution. Let muscle memory handle things without emotional intrusion. If tomorrow asks for warmth again, I'll switch modes when needed. Tonight I keep it cold and clean and leave nothing seated.
Keep your eyes forward, don't slow down. Nothing behind you, nothing riding shotgun. Nothing riding shotgun. Keep your eyes forward, don't slow down.
I don't shine like the surface stuff. I've been built from the underside. Cracked sidewalks, quiet nights, where you learn how to read the signs. I don't glamorize the struggle, I just don't pretend it's gone. Some lessons stay in your posture long after you moved on. I seen hype come and go, seen loud fade real quick. Consistency don't trend well, but it keeps you legit. I don't need clean edges, I need things that last. Some people polish the story, I just tell it how it passed. If I sound calm, it's earned, not soft, just controlled. I've had to sit with pressure till it stopped feeling cold. Still rough around me, but solid inside. I don't need smooth surfaces to know I'll survive. Still rough around me, that's how I stay. I don't stand down the truth just to make it play. Underground taught me patience, taught me how to wait. When nothing hands you chances, you learn how to stay straight. I don't rush outcomes, I don't chase applause. I've watched people sell themselves for temporary noise. Smoking the mind, not the lungs. That gritty focused state where you block out the nonsense and calculate. I've learned silence keeps secrets better than bragging ever could. Some moves only stay powerful when misunderstood. I don't explain my pace to people who never slowed down. I move how the ground taught me. Every step, steady sound. I've been overlooked long enough that it stopped bothering me. When expectations stay low, you get room to be free. I don't envy polished lives, I don't want borrowed shine. I want my name to feel real when it echoed through time. Not every path meant to glow, some meant to grind quietly. I don't need to look successful, I need to sleep honestly. If my voice sound worn, that's because it is. I've lived through enough to talk like this. Still standing, still intact, still doing what I do. Rough around the edges, but nothing cracked through. Still rough around me, but solid inside. I don't need smooth surfaces to know I'll survive. Still rough around me, that's how I stay. I don't stand down the truth just to make it play. Polish fades, what's real stays heavy.